Best team you've seen in your own two eyes, with your own two eyes this year is what, Greg Olsen? Which team? Best one you've seen?
Well, if you would have asked me last week, I probably would have said Tampa. We've called a few of their games, and I just think what they can do, stopping the run on defense and getting healthy in the secondary, and then, of course, all the weapons and Tom Brady and Evans, and then all of that kind of gets a huge question mark off the other night. Obviously not only losing and being shut out to New Orleans, but Evans, we'll see how long he's out. Fournette, we'll see how long he's out. We know they lost Chris Godwin. All of a sudden, that's a pretty significant blow to a team who was as good, especially offensively in the passing game, as anybody. So if you would ask me a week ago, I'd always said them. I think now, Green Bay's got to be that next choice, if not, 1A, 1B. I think Aaron Rodgers is, most likely an MVP, and I think that defense is so much improved upon previous years. I think they've done a great job turning that around and being a little more of an impact on the team and not just throwing everything on Aaron's shoulders. So, I think those are probably the best two I've seen, and based now off the injuries and what's happened in the last week, I think you got to say Green Bay is kind of the lone soldier at the top.
What do you think an old school guy like Bruce Arians and Todd Bowles in the HC and the DC of Tampa thinking about Carolina this week, saying they're going to play both Cam and Sam? I mean, how does that work?
That's a good question. I've never been on a team really that's employed the dual quarterback. It's not typically an NFL kind of strategy. I don't follow it close enough. I'm not as much a part of the conversations and into that as I used to be. And I'm not sure. I'd love to see them commit. I'd love to see them commit to Cam and just let him play and let him just stay in the game and stay in rhythm and just play to his style, play to his strength. But again, it's just so hard from the outside to see, what the reasoning behind these decisions, what the reasoning for them feeling they got to go to a kind of a platoon style thing. It's just very atypical in the NFL to play two quarterbacks. That's not out of necessity. It's out of kind of you're dictating that, you're choosing to do that is not typically what we see, but they're going to give it a shot. We'll see how it goes.
I mean, before Sam, got hurt, and then before he got hurt, and things weren't going their way, and obviously McCaffrey's such a crucial aspect to any offense that he's ever been in his life. Sam was running it in himself, though. I don't get it. I know Cam is there, and he's very popular, but if Sam's back, don't they have to see – I mean, I guess they've already picked up a fifth-year option. I don't know. I mean, and the whole thing of firing their coordinator on the Sunday of a bye week, right? Not at the end of their bye week. You know what I mean? Like, the whole thing is weird when you think about it.
Yeah, there's a lot going on over there. There's no question. I think they're still trying to kind of find what that right mix is as far as play caller, play style, commitment to the run, but also recognizing they've got to play a little bit to their strengths. They don't have McCaffrey, the offensive line, They're gonna listen to win the game. To win the games in the NFL, whether now if you have Derrick Henry and you have Jonathan Taylor and three All-Pro offensive linemen, yeah, I get it. You want to run the ball and control, but pretty much the formula, generally speaking, the NFL is you have to be a efficient, dynamic passing offense to challenge defenses and give yourself a chance to win over time. And you can win a game here or a game there, but to win consistently in the NFL, you need to find your identity as a passing team at some point. And I think they're still kind of searching for that. I think that's the one of the biggest elements that they've really struggled to find what that balance looks like and what that identity looks like. They're now on their second play caller. They've played three quarterbacks. I still think they're trying to search for it themselves.
Greg, have a great time tonight. Do you have another game this week, or this is your only one?
No, this is it. I got Christmas weekend off.
Hey.
Enjoy that with the kids. We're actually going to go to the Panthers game. We're actually going to go to the Panthers Bucs games just as fans. And I don't know the last time. I don't know if I've ever taken my kids to a football game that I wasn't playing in.
Are you serious?
I'm looking for. I don't think I ever have. And
okay,
it's ever since they've been born, I've been playing. And on bye weeks, we sure heck weren't going to games.
Okay.
So
all right.
I'm really looking forward to just being a fan and taking my kids and enjoying it.
Do they wear your jersey? Is that what they do?
They better. Or they'll wear McCaffrey.
Or Cam, right? I mean,
Or Cam.
I mean, that works.
They got options, and I wouldn't be offended. But
by the way,
I'll tell you what, my daughter will wear my jersey. That I know for sure.
Your ass, of course. Daughters know what's up, man. They know what's up.
What's up.
Right.
My two boys, the jury's out.
And how about that? You probably thought your next time your kids would ever wear a Carolina Cam jersey to a game would be, never, right? I mean,
I know, it's pretty crazy.
Isn't it? It's kind of crazy. So have a blast. Have a blast tonight, and then obviously this weekend. You're the man. Thanks for the call, Greg.
It's always great chatting with you, man. Take care.
Hey, you watched all the way to the end. Thanks for that. Watch more right here.